Hey, small group leaders. We tried to send a video like this last week, but unfortunately we had some email issues, and so we've remedied that, and so hopefully you guys are seeing this video. Basically what we're going to do is every week on Thursday when we send out your mentor guides or your small group leader guides for the next week, you'll also receive a video like this one that just does a really simple breakdown of what we're going to be talking about that Monday, just to kind of supplement the leader guide that you get, because I know that always isn't perfectly clear as to what we're talking about. And so hopefully if there's anything that you want to prepare or a story that you kind of want to process through or something like that, this video will kind of help you know a little bit better what's going to be discussed on Monday, so you can feel a little bit more prepared for that. And so this week we're continuing on with our Epic Fail series, and our first 5 weeks we're talking about our relational God. And so you remember last week I said we were going to take an investigational approach. So we're going to look at a who, what, when, where, and why. And so last week we did the who. We talked about how God is a jealous God, how he's jealous to have a relationship with us. He's jealous for a relationship with us. And so this week we're going to answer the what. And the what question specifically is, what does God do to know us? What does he do to have a relationship with us? And so the biblical story that we're going to use is we're going to kind of walk through Adam and Eve's story, and we're going to look at how Adam and Eve lived in community with God. They lived, in a relationship with him, but then sin happened, mess ups happened, and so that separated them from God. And the analogy that we'll use is like a river. It's like God's on one side of the river, and our junk has separated us from him on the opposite bank of that river, and the water in between represents all of our mess ups and the things that when we don't measure up. That's what is basically in between us and God. And how we'll fast forward then to Jesus and talk about how he came to our kind of crummy side of the river to help create a way for us to get back for us to have a relationship with God. And that kind of created a bridge. And so that kind of analogy and talking about that's what God does to know us, is that he created a way for us to be able to have a relationship with him, even in spite of all of kind of our goof ups and everything like that. And so that's what we'll be talking about. And so just to parallel that in our own lives, we'll be talking about what it is that you and I do and the students do. What do they do in order to have relationships with other people? Or when they're separated from someone that they love, when we're separated either through, distance, deployment, work, or, even death. When we're separated from someone we love, we would almost do anything to get to them. We would almost do anything just to have them back. And so looking at that and looking at how we miss the people we love and we're separated from them, kind of looking at and comparing that to how God desires to have a relationship with us and desires not to be separated from us anymore. And that's what God does to know us. And so I hope that helps in preparing for Monday. And if you have any questions or concerns, you're more than welcome to shoot me an email and or engage an email, and would love to answer your questions. So I hope this is helpful, and we'll see you guys Monday. Thanks. Bye.